CD 1. Track 22. Listen, check and repeat. A.
The thief ran away from our car.
B.
I chased the thief.
C.
The thief jumped into a garden.
D.
The thief threw his bag over a wall.
E.
The thief climbed over a wall.
F.
The thief hid the bag.
G.
The thief fell over.
H.
I caught the thief.
CD 1. Track 23. Listen to the newspaper article.
Treasure in the park. Pupils from Parkland School in Leeds were surprised last week when they were cleaning the park. They were looking for rubbish when they found something that looked like treasure. I was looking after their bags when I heard someone shout by the lake. I ran over and one of the children was jumping and pointing at a large bag. They weren't laughing, but they were really excited, said their teacher, Mrs. Gibson. I phoned the police immediately. The police looked in the bag. It was full of expensive objects, like watches and clocks, and even some gold. There were also some old photos, a Hungarian passport, 2 train tickets to Berlin, and an old newspaper from 1956. But where did these things come from? Who did they belong to? What were they doing there? Police Detective Stuart Boland said, "This morning I spoke to police in Hungary and they are trying to find the owner of the passport. The bag was in the park for a very long time, so it really is a mystery." Were the children still talking about it a week later? They are very excited and are going to do a project on what they found, said Mrs. Gibson.
Fact. 4 months before the 1966 World Cup in England, a thief stole the World Cup trophy and hid it inside some newspaper at the bottom of a garden. A dog called Pickles found it 7 days later while he was walking with his owner. Both Pickles and his owner received a reward.
CD 1. Track 24. Listen and check.
What were you doing between 8 and 8:30 last night?
I was looking at my maths book.
Why were you studying maths?
Because I've got an exam tomorrow.
Where were you sitting?
In my bedroom.
Were you talking to anyone at the same time?
No, I was doing it alone.
CD 1. Track 25. Listen to the conversation.
Hi, Liz. You don't look happy. What's the matter?
Something strange happened today while I was shopping.
What?
Well, you know tomorrow's my brother's birthday.
Is it?
Yes. Well, my mum asked me to buy him a cake. When I got to the cake shop, 4 people were waiting, and an old lady was standing quietly in front of me. She smiled and asked, "Can you play the piano?" The others were talking loudly, so I couldn't hear her very well at first, so she asked me again.
How strange. What did you say?
I said I could play it well when I was younger. And then she said, "My granddaughter plays the piano. You look like her. Her name's Kathy. She lives in Australia, and I miss her so much." She even showed me a photo.
And do you look like her granddaughter?
No, not really. Anyway, next she said, "Can you do something for me? When I leave the shop, can you say goodbye, Granny? That'll make me so happy."
And what happened next?
After the lady took her cake, she said, "Goodbye, Kathy. See you tonight." So I said, "Goodbye, Granny." Then I got to the front and I asked for a birthday cake. And when I asked how much it cost, the shop assistant said, £75 altogether.
£75? That's an expensive cake.
Well, I wasn't only paying for my brother's cake.
What?
That old lady told the shop assistant that I was her granddaughter and that I had the money to pay for her cakes too.
So that's why she asked you to say goodbye, Granny.
Yes.
CD 1, Track 26. Listen, check and repeat. A.
He cooks very badly.
B.
The insect moved slowly across the leaf.
C.
I carried the expensive glasses very carefully.
D.
The children were playing very happily.
E.
I got dressed quickly and went out.
F.
She answered all of the questions easily.
G.
He paints very well.
H.
She opened the door quietly.
CD 1, Track 28. Listen to the conversation.
Something strange happened this morning.
Really? What?
Well, I was walking into class when my phone rang.
What did you do?
Well, I answered it, and a woman I didn't know started speaking.
What happened next?
She asked, "Is that Alice Bradman?" I said, "Yes." And then she said, "Alice, you're the winner in our photography competition."
Wow! What did you say?
I said, "Great. Thank you very much."
Cool. But Alice, you never take photos.
I know. And I never enter competitions.
Oh, how weird. What did you win?
A new digital camera.